The best way to predict the future is to invent it. Alan Kay. Believe you can and you're halfway there. Theodore Roosevelt. Do what you can, with what you have, where you are. Theodore Roosevelt. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Wayne Gretzky. I've missed more than 9,000 shots in my career. I've lost almost 300 games. 26 times I've been trusted to take the game-winning shot and missed. I've failed over and over and over again in my life. And that is why I succeed. Michael Jordan. Success is not final, failure is not fatal, it is the courage to continue that counts. Winston Churchill. Hardships often prepare ordinary people for an extraordinary destiny. C.S. Lewis. The only limit to our realization of tomorrow will be our doubts of today. Franklin D. Roosevelt. It does not matter how slowly you go as long as you do not stop. Confucius. Our greatest glory is not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. Confucius. Everything you've ever wanted is on the other side of fear. George Adair. The secret of getting ahead is getting started. Mark Twain. The only way to do great work is to love what you do. Steve Jobs. Don't watch the clock, do what it does. Keep going. Sam Levinson. What you get by achieving your goals is not as important as what you become by achieving your goals. Zig Ziglar. Opportunities don't happen. You create them. Chris Grosser. Don't be afraid to give up the good to go for the great. John D. Rockefeller. I find that the harder I work, the more luck I seem to have. Thomas Jefferson. The only place where success comes before work is in the dictionary. Vidal Sassoon. I am not a product of my circumstances. I am a product of my decisions. Stephen Covey. Act as if what you do makes a difference. It does. William James. Success is walking from failure to failure with no loss of enthusiasm. Winston Churchill. You can't cross the sea merely by standing and staring at the water. Rabindranath Tagore. To succeed in life, you need two things, ignorance and confidence. Mark Twain. Start where you are. Use what you have. Do what you can. Arthur Ashe. The road to success and the road to failure are almost exactly the same. Colin R. Davis. Success usually comes to those who are too busy to be looking for it. Henry David Thoreau. The function of leadership is to produce more leaders, not more followers. Ralph Nader. Success seems to be connected with action. Successful people keep moving. They make mistakes, but they don't quit. Conrad Hilton. Don't let yesterday take up too much of today. Will Rogers. If you are not willing to risk the usual, you will have to settle for the ordinary. Jim Rohn. The man who moves a mountain begins by carrying away small stones. Confucius. There are no limits to what you can accomplish, except the limits you place on your own thinking. Brian Tracy. The only place success comes before work is in the dictionary. Vince Lombardi. Don't let what you cannot do interfere with what you can do. John R. Wooden. Keep your eyes on the stars, and your feet on the ground. Theodore Roosevelt. You don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. Zig Ziglar. Motivation is what gets you started. Habit is what keeps you going. Jim Ryan. The harder the battle, the sweeter the victory. Les Brown. You are braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, and smarter than you think. A. A. Milne. It's not whether you get knocked down, it's whether you get up. Vince Lombardi. With the new day comes new strength and new thoughts. Eleanor Roosevelt. The way to get started is to quit talking and begin doing. Walt Disney. Set your goals high, and don't stop till you get there. Bo Jackson.